When I was thinking of creating blogs for my new website, which is Das Explore, so I was thinking something, a nice editor where I can graphically create my blogs, and it can be something like just writing your Word file. Of course, there are plenty of options out there in the market. You can use NicePage, Wix, or anything like that, but there are some problems, and if you have used one of them, you might have faced something. So for that, I was searching some open source solutions and I found out that summernote is really a good one. So I took that and basically did some customization, created my own app on top of it, which can give you a really good environment where you can write your blogs or even you can edit your old blogs. Of course, we have to follow some prerequisites and it will be really easy. I'll be giving the link of this particular GitHub repository where you can follow the README and you can follow the quick start guide. Starting by cloning the repository, going into the directory and creating your Python virtual environment, which is recommended and which is already done for me. So let's start from here. Let me move to my terminal, go into that directory and activate my virtual environment. And I've already done pip install, all the requirements file is there. All I do is python app.py. And here you go. It's running on localhost 5000 port. And let me open the UI or access the app. And here you go. This is the simplistic UI. Don't get overwhelmed right away. So this is the editor based on summernote. You can drag it longer or shorter as per your need. And here you will find the list of blogs which you can edit or create newly. Before creating any blog, let me show you something. How you can maintain a simple JSON metadata and you can create your blogs. So for that, let me make this smaller. We need to have something called templates, a folder. Inside that we need to have a blog.html. Everything is documented here, so you can follow along. So let me open the data file and here is my JSON file. Here are some keywords which can be used for your website and this is a list of blogs. And if you wanted to add any new block, just copy it, put a comma and paste that and maybe add something. Maybe about our app, something like that. You can put a calendar month and year and whatever title you want, about our app or something like that, and whatever description you want to have. And if you have any image that is for open graph image, you can put the link. That should be your public link. And breadcrumbs is really not needed for this example. I have kept it for some future updates and that is it. And if I rerun my app, just simply python app.py again, refresh the page and here you go. So now we have two templates, how to use the app and about our app or any kind of block. Select that and it will pop you up if there is existing block created so that you can edit it, and if there is no block found for that, so you can create a new one as it is suggesting. Click on OK and here you can write anything, my sample blog or anything like that. If you wanted to format something, select that. Maybe I wanted to convert it to header 2, I can do that. And simply if you wanted to move it to the center, you can click on that, hit enter, and maybe I put my name, some date. And if I wanted to format anything else, maybe some other font, I can definitely do that. And if I wanted to have some other color, I can drop down here and I can maybe change to something text color, which I like this one. And as you see, if I wanted an image as part of my blog, what I can do specifically, let me grab a public, maybe logo of my website. And here I can click on the picture one and insert image. You see? And once you click on this image, single click, it will give you some options. You can maybe make it 50%, or maybe if you want it, make it 24%. And of course 75% other options are not there. If you wanted to do any customization, you can definitely click on this code block, view code, and maybe I can change the percentage from 25 to maybe 80%, something like that. Click out again the code view and you'll see it's now 80%. So let me make 50%, something like that. And if you wanted to write anything, here is my awesome block, and here are few options. And if you particularly use our HTML format, I'll tell you how you can format your HTML. And we do have options. You can have the page title, like here is one page title for this particular HTML app. So you can have your page title, maybe some description. These are completely meta tags which can be helpful for your SEO and search engines using blog maker app, something like that. And block path. So basically by default, whatever path you have chosen, if you know that path, how it is structured, that means after your domain name, it can have maybe blocks, whatever folder you choose. And I'll tell you about the arguments also. Then whatever year we have chosen in the JSON, this is 2026, then followed by month, then whatever name you have given for this. For me, I know it can be blocks/2026/07/ this particular name. How to use the app, so that the canonical link will be given in the meta tag. These are completely optional. As you see, everything is written as optional. And if you have any Open Graph image link, for example, I can give this logo itself, paste it here, and some keywords, maybe HTML blog maker editor, something like that. And if you are using static page find is basically a static search on your HTML files, and we are using that. If I click that, it will basically add that particular tag into our HTML, and click on save block, and it will give you this pop-up. Click on save changes and blog is saved. Perfect. And if I move to my Python console, you'll see all the post methods are successful with HTTP 200, and you'll see a new folder got created here called blocks and 2026 and the path. Let me open this index.html, contain the folder, open this, and here you go. You see, this is the block which we have created. Isn't that cool? And this particular block template, the HTML template, was already there. Now let's quickly discuss on the template. So if I open this block and template, block.html, you need to follow this particular structure. This path can be anything. I'll talk about the arguments, but you need to have a directory called templates. Underneath that, blog.html. And here you can have your own formatting, including your own navigation menu, or maybe footer or anything, any kind of CSS and JavaScript you can use. All you need to make sure, you need to have a div block using this particular ID, block content, and under that you should have this double curly braces, blog_html. So our app will target this particular ID, and it will use this particular string, and it will replace whatever you have created in your UI or the editor. So basically it will take this code, whatever you have generated using the graphical interface, and it will put into this particular blog HTML. And if I open this one, we can quickly verify that. Scroll down, and here you go. The div ID is there. Underneath that, it has replaced and put everything which we have created in the GUI editor. And it's really simple to use, right? All you need is a div block, and you need to maintain a JSON. And this JSON is really simple. All you need to have some ID, calendar, month and year. Category is not we are using right away. If you wanted to have some title, so that means if you do not provide any title in the form, this title will be taken, and this is the description. If you have any OG image, so that will be taken. And let me quickly verify the meta tags at the top. And if you see the canonical href, so whatever domain we have some default values. We have not given any arguments while running the app. And this is the path which we have given in the form. And let's go to that. So this is the path, and this is our OG image link. Whenever you are sharing your particular blog, the preview image, it's basically that. Then bunch of your fav icons. This title is given dynamically using our form. And here are your CSS inclusions. So you do not have to worry about that. You can basically copy this HTML, the template, and you can modify according to your need. All you need is the div block. So this was a simple example. Let me edit my existing block. So which was particularly for my DAS Explore, and let me change a command a little bit. And here is my enter command. As you see, I am giving host as this one. So by default it runs on your localhost, that is 127.0.0.1. So if you give this, it will run on your interface. That means if you have any private IP address, 192 series or anything from your router, it can run on that, so that you can access this particular UI directly from your mobile phone or other machines on your network. And the path of the JSON. So by default it uses, so if I go to the blog maker directory, by default it uses this directory underneath website, asset, data, blog, and this blog.json. Definitely we can pass whatever JSON we want to use. Along with that, the directory where our blog template is residing. So that means I need to have a templates blog.html. So it's the path. So I'm giving this blogs path where the template folder is there, and whatever domain you are using. So this domain will basically come into the canonical href. If you see this particular link, OG URL or the canonical href, so it is your domain whichever you pass as argument, followed by the path whichever you choose from our form or the application itself. And that is mostly it. So let me copy it, and instead of now modifying some demo blogs, I can completely edit my own blog for my DAS Explore. And it's now running. Let me refresh that. Refresh from the browser, and let me select a block. And if I select the first one, so these are some JSON templates which we have created. And if I click on the Darjeeling one, so as you see, it is already having some block created, and I can easily edit that. For example, if I wanted to edit this particular image, I can make maybe 50%, or maybe if I go to the code, let me make it maybe 75%. Code view again, and this is now 75%. Here is some update, and it will automatically fetch everything from existing HTML, like the page title, description, keywords, or anything. If you wanted to modify anything, you can right away do that. Maybe let me add something, Darjeeling Hills or anything like that. Enable page font, I'll do that, and save blog. Save changes, blog is saved. And if I open the other folder, if I open this one, you see it's now already modified as it is a Git repository. You see this particular line, the meta keywords, we have added the Darjeeling Hills, and here is the updated blog for us. And if I open this folder and if I quickly take a look, and here it is. You see, here is some updates. So you can easily manage your blocks using simple JSON structure and a simple HTML template with a single div block. And if you follow our header structure, you can have your own keywords or other things as well using directly our UI. And that is it for this video, and I hope this will give you some value to your blogging project, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you in some next amazing topics.